Okay then, Helldivers, we are back. We have got loads to go over today as we are finally receiving the winter update for Festival of Reckoning. This is going to be starting as of today, so you don't want to miss out on this one, as we're going to be rolling into that festive season with some really cool insights. We've got loads to go over today, including some new experimental technology and a snowy foreground. Let's dive into all of the information that you guys need to know in today's Winter Festival of the Reckoning. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button, subscribe with post notifications turned on, it'd be greatly appreciated. Make sure you check out our incredible sponsor, Instant Gaming, the platform where you can get your games cheaper for PC and console with the best deals, offers, promotions, and discounts, all running up to 70% off. Not only that, but we're going to be doing a giveaway for super credits here on the channel. If you want to get your hands on it, then it is very, very simple. Head down into the comments section and just simply put a snowflake down there, because it's the Festival of the Cold, and it'll enter you in. We'll announce that one in the next few days. If you'd be so kind to make sure you hype this video by swiping across at the comments section and hitting that hype button, it'll also be greatly appreciated. With that being said, let's dive into the game and see what's happening right now inside of Helldivers 2 Festival of Reckoning. So starting off, you are seeing a trailer in the background, and this is going to be opening up to a massive new update going into this winter period that is going to be running from the 18th of December through to the 31st. Now, it states right here is once again to come a reckoning o'er the hill and vale. Helldivers, the Festival of Reckoning is upon us. This is a time of reinvigorate our hearts with a commitment to spreading peace and managed democracy throughout the galaxy, and we've got a special celebration lined up to help. The Festival of the Reckoning is a celebration of love, family, peace, and the pursuit of peace using any means necessary. The Reckoning Fund, which finances the yearly event, is bursting with credits, and so this year's festival is even longer and more joyously explosive. The 2025 Festival of Reckoning begins on December 18th and runs until the 31st of December. Now, what are you going to be able to experience inside of it? Well, you're going to be getting into the spirit with holiday major orders that grant you limited time access to a host of stratagems to celebrate the event in grand fashion. No stratagem is off limits either, meaning we will even be letting you try out some stratagems from our premium Warbond. Now, you'll have to make sure that during the festival, you'll need to make sure that you're taking a look at the in-game dispatches. They will go out to let you know which celebratory major order is active and which mandatory celebration stratagems are available for temporary festival use. Now, let's light up the skies with the fires of our peaceful and democratic seasonal happiness, Helldivers. And what is it that you should be receiving, including in these experimental technologies? Well, as you've been seeing in the background, we have got a lot, including the 120mm EMS projectile with stun, which looks absolutely phenomenal. We also have the Gatling barrage fire projectiles. Now, again, this is something which is pretty damn huge. They look incredible. And then we have also got the walking barrage with smoke. Now, these are a little bit weird because I'm not too sure how it's actually going to operate and whether these are actually going to become stratagems that we're actually able to utilize after this Christmas period, or if they're just blending stratagems together for us to be able to utilize after that point. Now, as much as this is really cool and those stratagems are absolutely incredible, it would be really nice if we had permanent access to them and they were just like Festival of the Reckoning gifts rather than just a little bit of a teaser into something that we may not even get full term. It's a little bit of a strange one, but it is very cool all the same. We're also going to be able to do some fun things, including throwing snowballs and stuff like that, and we'll have access to all of the standard stratagems that you may not have actually attained yet via premium Warbonds and so much more. So overall, you are going to be able to be in the Festival of Testing, per se, where you're going to be able to test out a load of new stuff. The only thing that disappoints me is there is absolutely zero armor that I am seeing inside of here, which means that we are not likely to receive a Christmas hat. I really wanted a Helldiver helmet with a Santa Claus hat on top of it. It would have just been the icing on the cake. Unfortunately, we are not looking at that right now, but the year is not over, and hopefully we'll receive some more stuff moving forward, but we'll have to wait and see exactly how that one plays out. As of right now, though, what is it that you actually have the access to? Well, as you can see via this infographic right here, we have got the 120mm EMS projectile with stun and the Lift 860 hover pack. Now, these are both going to be absolutely incredible, and I can imagine actually utilizing the hover pack while this absolutely firework display of an EMS projectile with stun is going off is going to be absolutely hilarious. But you guys are going to be able to access that from December 18th through to December 22nd, and then I would like to presume that it will change up with a new major order, and you'll receive one of the next new stratagems. Again, these are looking to be only opened up for a limited time purpose, so make sure that you get in there and actually have some fun with it while you get the opportunity to, because you may not actually get that opportunity to do it again. I am intrigued though, what is it that you guys would blend together if you had the ability to take two stratagems and just smash them together into one? Just like this 120 EMS projectile, I think it's absolutely awesome. What else would you guys like to see inside of the game as far as like combinations? I personally think a 120 barrage with gas would be absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it would be the Team Killer 5000, but it would be so damn good if we had sort of like an orbital gas barrage. It would just be one of the top listings for me personally. Not only that, but another little gift that we've actually been able to receive is the Killzone Warbond, which is accessible as of right now. So you need to make sure that you guys are jumping in and going ahead and getting that if you haven't already. Obviously, for those of you guys who received it late last year, you won't obviously have much of an insight other than a few skins for your FRV, for your Hellpod, your mech, and so on and so forth. Other than that, there's not really much in there at all. But if you are on Xbox, or if you are a player that wasn't able to attain that back in that day, then you are actually going to have an absolute blast with this new armor sets and these new weapons. So make sure you head over to your superstore right now and go ahead and purchase that brand new legendary Warbond that is the Killzone Warbond. If you're watching this video on release, we are literally live right now testing out the 120 EMS projectile with stun and utilizing the new Killzone gear. So if you want to come ahead and check that, get involved, come and do some festival runs with me, then you can do. Click the red circle on my profile picture or head over to the channel and just click on the live stream itself and come and have some fun. We're in Helldivers for all day. Now, unfortunately, that's all we got time for today, but I'm really intrigued as to whether you guys see all of this as a net positive. If you remember the Festival of Reckoning previously, last year, there wasn't really anything at all. I think there was like a free cape or something, or a armor set. I can't really remember, but nothing really happened over the Christmas period, because I do remember them actually stating that inside the game lore, they don't want it to be real life things. They don't want Christmas, they don't want Halloween, they don't want all of these really random festival IRL things to actually showcase inside of the game. So it's a really weird one, but I'm glad that they've actually leaned into this and really pushed the narrative for this one, because it's just such an important thing and it really adds to the game during those seasonal events. So I'm really glad that they've taken that turn. But I want to know, are you guys happy with this? Were you expecting more? Let me know via the comment section below exactly what you think of this new Festival of Reckoning. Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today, though. We are going to be live right now playing through this, and hopefully you guys do enjoy this Christmas period and all the gifts that Arrowhead is providing from now until the end of the month. Thanks again for watching. Like, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.